Hi kids, today is Wednesday, August 26th, and here's a quick rundown of what we did today in class. The first thing we did was we logged into Google Classroom, so I'm going to switch over to my 5th grade class, and I talked to the students about, I put the link that we're always trying to find. I'm sorry, it's not a link, it's just the URL of the HMH Co. And this is how you get logged into your reading curriculum. If you triple click it, 1, 2, 3, and then hit Control, which is the bottom left key on your Chromebook, hold that button down, hold Control down, and then poke the C, that copies that URL. Then if you go up to the top where all your tabs are, hopefully you don't have this many open, and you hit the plus button, and so now you have a place to type in a new URL. Well, instead of memorizing all those letters and numbers there, you just hold your control button down. That's the one in the bottom left. Hold control and poke the V, as in Victor, V. So control V pastes it. Then if you hit enter or return, that sends you off to the HMH website where your curriculum is located, and you'll just click the sign in button there and you will be ready to roll. I'm going to go ahead and sign in again. Maybe I'll get to the 5th grade curriculum today. Another thing I want you to make sure of, if you're ever on here and you end up with, like right now it says 6th grade right over there, but I can see it's 5th grade module. This happened to the 6th graders today too. So I'm going to click and tell it I want 5th grade, and so the grade 5 shows up here and the grade 5 module 1 is there. So you're ready to roll if you see that it's grade 5 and your module 1 inventors at work. The next thing I want you to do is go ahead and go back. We're going to stay on the Google Classroom for just a minute. I want you to pay attention to a couple things. First of all, my feed, all of these that you see up and down, my oldest ones are down at the bottom, August 18th. And as I post new things, they are up above, up above, up above. And for instance, one day on the 24th, I posted something and you can't see what it is. It just looks like a blue clipboard thing. Well, when I scroll over it, it's clickable. So if you click on it, for you, it comes up recording number 3. This is a video that is a recording of what we did on Monday. I also assigned your homework assignment in it. So it's important that if you get a day that doesn't look like a lot on there, you still need to click it and see what it is. I plan to post every day something. So on that day, and like today, I posted a video. So yesterday, I met with my kids on Google Meet. I meet with kids every Tuesday and Thursday from 1 to 1:30. It's listed up at the top of my page now. And so on the other days, when I don't meet with people, I do a video. And on the days I do meet with people, my plan is to try to type up kind of a letter of what we did for the day. And so I date it so you know what day it's from. Yesterday was the 25th. Here's a rundown of what we learned. Short vowel lesson, spelling. Everybody got their spelling list. We practiced fluency, and we reviewed our big idea vocabulary words. So you may be asking, well, what do I have to turn in? What's actually due? And here I list out everything that's due. And this bottom part is something I really want you to pay attention to. It says, don't forget, late work will not be accepted past 1 week of the due date. Also, if you are not in class, look for an invitation to join my Google Meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 o'clock. So even if you are normally at school, if I notice you are missing that day, I'm going to invite you to the Google Meet that I have every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 o'clock. All right, so that gives you the gist of the Google Meet or the Google Classroom. The next thing I want you to do is we're going to practice logging on to Spelling City. So click the plus button up at the top so you get a new tab open, and you're going to type in Spelling City, and for me it pops open because I've been on it for years. And when you get here, yours won't look exactly like mine because it recognizes me as me, but you're going to click the search button and then click Teachers Parents, and you're going to look me up as your teacher. And if you don't automatically know how to spell Shappet, you can learn the cheer. T-E-S-C-H-A-P-P-A-T. T-E-S-C-H-A-P-P-A-T. And then you spell it that way. T-E-S-C-H-A-P-P-A-T. You'll get it, don't worry. Practice chanting it. Then click Submit, and you'll find, holy cow, there's other people with the last name Shappet, but you're going to click on me, Candy Shappet, and it will pull up there's lots of lists in here that I put in, but the most recent ones are the ones we want. So you can skip over the 6th grade, and you're going to be looking for Shappet 5th grade. And then you look for your color, yellow, red, or orange, and we are on week 1. Once you choose which one is yours and the color that belongs to you, you can click Games. And once you get into Games, you can play any of the ones that, I think all of these work for us. They have other games, but you have to pay extra for it. Oh yeah, these are all the free games. You feel free to, you probably need your headphones or you need some kind of sound. I guess if you're at home, you don't have to have a headphone, but you need to be able to hear to play these games. The one that we are going to use for actual tests is Spelling Test Me. This is what I use at school. You can tell it, you can tell it to play, and then, talking already? Thinking. Okay, and then it'll take you to this page that says Spelling Test Me, and you click play.
Get ready for the test.
Oh.
Don't be careless. Begin.
Okay, and when you take the
crop, the farmer plants his crop of wheat.
When you take your actual test on Friday, this Friday, I am going to let you have your test or your list next to you because I want you to be successful. I don't want you to feel nervous about taking it on the computer. So I type in crop like it told me.
My plan for tonight is to watch a movie.
And I didn't quite hear that word, so if I click word,
plan,
it'll say plan.
My plan for tonight is to watch a movie.
And I can ask for the word of the sentence again, and I type it in.
Thing. A noun is a person, place, or thing.
Let's see if I can get her to stop talking. That is how you actually take the online test at Spelling City. And like I said, you can also play games throughout the week on here. You can practice your spelling words by writing them in different ways every week or having somebody quiz you. What else do we do? The next thing, I want to switch gears a little bit, and we're going to jump into our short story that I assigned today. But before we start the short story, there are some words that you need to know what they are before you read. The first one is locomotives. Oops. A locomotive is an engine that makes a train go forward. Locomotives pulling freight cars leave the railroad yard every 30 minutes. The next word you need to know before you start reading the story is chugged. Chugged. If a machine chugged along, it moved slowly and noisily. Chugged. And here's a sentence to go with this picture. The steam train chugged through the mountain passes. Can you see it? And your next word is gadgets. I think you're all too young for Go-Go Gadget. Anyway, gadgets are small, specialized machines or electronic devices. And the sentence for this picture is, the toolbox at the hardware store had various gadgets. Your next word is phonograph. A phonograph is a machine that plays recorded music or sound. Your sentence for the picture says, long ago, people played music on a phonograph. I think it's phonograph, phonograph. You can see picture there. Your next word is flop. Something that is a flop is a complete failure. Flop. The cake he baked was a flop. And next is incandescent. Something that is incandescent gives off a lot of light. We replace the burnout light bulbs with incandescent bulbs. And your last one is cylinder. Oops, it's not your last one, I'm sorry. A cylinder has circular ends and straight sides. In an engine, a cylinder takes in gas to make other parts move. The mechanic replaced the leaky cylinder with a new one. Here's your last one, patents. Patents are legal documents. If you get a patent for an invention, no one else is allowed to make or sell it. Scientists protect their inventions with patents, so no one else can copy them. And I am remembering, I think I did this online for the kids yesterday. It's a review for you, or maybe you fast forwarded through that, which is fine. The next thing I want you to do is you can take out your My Book, or you can go on the computer to My Book. Struggling. Come on, focus. Candy, everything looks weird. There it is. Don't know why I couldn't see that. Okay, so once you're in your My Book, we're going to be reading The Inventor's Secret. And if I click Prepare to Read The Inventor's Secret, if I open that, I think it gives you, yes it does. It gives you this Prepare to Read page. And basically, I'm going to go through this page with you. It says, narrative nonfiction gives factual information and tells true events in a way that reads like a story. So it's a narrative, sounds like a story, and nonfiction just means true. So it's true events told like a story. Narrative nonfiction presents events in sequential, in order that they happen, order. Ordering events this way helps readers understand what happened and when. Texts about events that happened in the past include real people and may include quotations from them or actual words that they said. Narrative nonfiction can include visuals such as illustrations, maps, and diagrams. And the bottom part, if you look on here, says, think about the title and the genre. Well, the genre is that it's a narrative nonfiction. Genre is just a fancy word for what kind of text is it. And ours is a narrative nonfiction. And the title is The Inventor's Secret, What Thomas Edison Told Henry Ford. Hey, wait a minute, those are two inventors I've heard of before. And so if I think about those two things, what do I think I'm going to learn in this story? What secret do you think you might find out about that Thomas Edison told Henry Ford? And you can actually type in a message here to me. I'm not going to type anything now. Your critical vocabulary is here. You can click them and it will give you the definitions. Those are the ones I just went over. Here's some information about the author and illustrator. And your assignment today is going to be to read the text. There are questions at the end. You do not have to answer them yet. Your assignment is just to read the text. So today